And honestly, y'all, I did this. Excuse me. Oh my god, it's that hot. Y'all, I did this the night, well, 2 nights before her birthday. I did it so fast. I was so surprised. Oh my god. I was so surprised at how fast I do it because I used to take forever doing digital paintings, but I think I used to overthink it instead of actually just doing the work. And oh my god, this is the third one. Oh my god. Today I will be basically just providing commentary over this time lapse I did for this digital painting for my mom for her birthday, and basically the process of how I do that and the process of how I actually digital paint. And yeah, and this will also be a slight ASMR video because I'm gonna be eating, like I'm just eating. So, all right, let's get into it. The reference picture I got was this picture of Kylie. Blair Caldwell took it, and it just, she's wearing this like lion piece, and it just gave Leo. So I just basically cut out a picture of my mom's face and put it there to blend it. Right there, I just used the curves to change the lighting of it to kind of match the skin tone, or kind of do it the way I prefer before I actually start painting. So the way I paint is I basically will trace the outline of it. So that's what I'm doing right here. I trace the outline, and then I will basically trace the highlights and the shadows on the image. So I'm doing the arm. I'm just gonna like color match the arm. Kylie look kind of black in this one. Not black, but skin tone is a little dark for her. But yeah, right here, you know, I'm circling like the shadows, just so when I paint over it, I can just kind of put the sketch, what I'm tracing on top, and kind of use that to like guide my painting. So I'm just tracing the shadows. Now I'm just going in with the blue. I usually use like a darker color for the shadows, and then when, like right here, I'll change the yellow, so that's like the highlights. And then like the stuff I don't do is kind of like the mid-tone, so that would be like the flat, what I do. And I'm doing it for the arm as well. Hair too. I don't usually go into too much detail on the hair. I guess I should start doing that, but I usually focus on the face. Lips, of course. Lips is like one of my favorite things to like paint. So right here, I'm basically gonna have like an image of her next to her as I paint on top of the other one, just so I can like basically pull colors from. And right here, I'm just making sure it's the right size and everything, because I'll be pulling colors from the image that's next to it to be on here. So first thing I do is I do like a base layer, you know, with like a mid-tone. I find like the most common color in her skin, and then I'll just paint there. And I kind of do the same with the hair, but you never want to paint black. I learned that in school. Like, they never want you to use the color black. You just want to use the darkest color closest to it, because you know black's kind of hard to come back from and to paint on top of. So right here, I'm just doing the darks. Like when I do the darks, when I paint with the darks, I'm not really too specific with the colors on my first go through. I kind of just want it to be dark, so when I paint on top of it with the actual color, it's kind of like you can see through it. If you painted before, like, you know, like to do like a base with the darker ones and then do the more exact colors as you go on. The brushes I use, when I'm doing like the base layers, I use like the flat brush. It doesn't really have like a softness to it, but when I'm actually going to my second layer, I think this is like this is my second layer. So now I'm just going through and adding like more detail to where like the shadows and where the highlights would be. So that's what I'm doing there. It's the details. That's the shadow from the glasses. I'm gonna go with the eyes. Oh, this is hot. These some noodles. I ain't gonna show the brand because they ain't sponsoring me, but yeah. Just doing that. So the sketch layer, as I do more layers and more layers, I won't need the sketch as much. I can kind of use where I'm putting these shades to kind of guide me. But on my final layer, I will use the sketch, just to be more exact with it. Here, this will be my second layer. So I use like a soft brush. It's called like something. It's called something, but it's like not as hard. And this is already on the Photoshop. Some people download brushes. I haven't really experimented with that yet, but I use the Photoshop brushes because, you know, you gotta use your resources. So I'm going in there, adding, you know, being more specific with the darks and the lights. And as you can see, I'm just literally pulling colors from her actual face. Not too many. I'm like using 3. I try to just use like a mid-tone, like a you know, the shadow and then the highlight color. So really only 3 really. But you know, right here I'm just doing some blending. You gotta blend. I be thinking like I could low-key do makeup one day because it's like this is like I'm beating her face right now. If you really want to think about it. Like beat down. Yeah, so I'm trying to blend that highlight right there. You know, I always turn off that layer just to see how like it's coming. But yeah, I'll just move the image around just so I can see where I'm painting. The mustache part is like a little shady. She would hate to see this. But like, it's the detail. The nose is always tricky, but I like doing the nose. My favorite part is the lips. Like, I love painting lips. But as you can see, like, it's not the exact colors for the lips right now, but I just put the, you know, the shadows and just to guide me when I actually do the exact colors and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm at now. You got to start like hard and then just go like softer as you go on top of the layers. And when you're adding highlights, like you always want to put like a little darker color on the bottom before you add it onto the top, so it can like pop out more. And right here, I'm just doing the arms. I'm basically doing like a color match. So I'm just using the colors in my mom's face to basically match Kylie. Okay, my video stopped for a second, but like I said, I can't pull from Kylie's arm color because that's not my mom's skin tone, obviously. Like we are black, big Dominica. We're on like. So you see how the glasses, I just had like a dark color at first. Now I'm going in with the exact color. You know, you just get more exact as you go on the layers. So this should be my second or third layer. I usually do 4. It depends on how much detail you want to go in. Because you can keep going. Like a painting is low-key never finished. But I was on a time crunch and I wanted to print this out and give it to her on her birthday. So right there I'm going in with the highlights on the glasses. And it's like, you know, you see it coming through. At first you don't really trust it. It'd be looking scary. But as you just, you know, that's life thing. Like keep going. You need to trust it. Like I hated the highlights on the forehead at first, but I was like, all right, it's gonna come through better. Doing this part on the nose is always tricky because it's like there's a darker part, but then there's dark, like, but you don't want to make it look like a cartoon, if that makes sense. Like you want to like blend it. And you got to be like exact with some stuff, because like, especially with the nose, because if the nose looks slightly different, it'll look like a whole different person. Like for real. That's from this TikTok. I like literally talking TikToks all day. Let's see, where am I at? The cheeks, cheekbones. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that's darker, the edge of the cheekbone, but not too dark. You want to make sure like the darker parts of the face make sense. Like the cheek part is not that dark. But yeah. And I'm basically contouring it, like literally makeup. I'm contouring it. Go in more detail. This may be my third layer because it's like, because I don't already went over these ones. There go the lips. I love seeing, like, one reason I like the lips is because you can see it progress so fast. And it's a different color. Like, I'll be painting with the same color the whole time. Like, the lips kind of just change it up. And I'm going in with the shadows for the glasses. Like, you can see it, like, coming through. Another thing I love about digital painting, it's cheap. It's not messy. You literally don't have to use any paint or materials. I digital paint with this. This is a Wacom tablet, so I have my pen connected there. It's like Bluetooth, or it has, this is a cord too. And then I'll just, like, you know, just go from there. And I use Photoshop. I haven't used Procreate. A lot of people use Procreate, but I don't have an iPad, so there's no use for it. And I got Photoshop. I'll be doing my graphics and stuff on Photoshop. Where am I at now? Where am I at now? Like, what's going on? Oh, I'm on the eyes. Yeah, I'm going in detail with the eyes. The eyes are tricky too, because you see how she looked like. But I had to, like, widen it up a little bit. Yeah, and the lining around the eyes is very important. Like, the eyeliner is very, very important. But yeah, it's about almost done now. So you always save it. You saw I just saved it. You gotta save as you go. So this is me going doing another layer over the arms. Trying my best, because that's kind of freehand. I didn't really trace that part. It's kind of just freehand. Saved it again. I be scared to lose my work, y'all. Photoshop be quitting sometimes. Doing the earrings. See, now I'm playing with the background because I was like, he needs something else. And I added the curve that I changed the original picture to on top of my painting, so I actually adjusted my painting color. Right now I'm just trying to make sure, because Kylie got like a little ponytail at the top that's like in the way. I'm just trying to make sure you don't see that. So doing that, I'm playing with the curves again so I can match the background so it don't look too like, it's like fake, you know? Like, it's obviously like fake, but it's like, I don't know. I played with that a lot. I'm like, yo, this gotta go, this gotta work. But you gotta make it happen. Came too far. Just, you know, you gotta clean up the edges a little bit because you can get the paint outside the actual picture. Saving it, saving it, saving it. Right here, what am I doing? Gradient map or some noise? Yeah, I add like some noise over it so it can look like a little vintage, but I don't even think I actually use this. Let's see if I actually, come in. This is my annoying friend Justin. Come in the video. Change the color. My favorite color, orange, and it's kind of like, it just gave Leo vibes. You gotta kind of play with it.
You on the phone?
Play with opacity. Levels. And yeah, this is about done. I kept the orange. Saved it again, of course. Then I add my signature and blended it. And
oh, it's just a recording.
Boom. So that's it. Thank y'all for watching.
That was blood, by the way.
Thank y'all for watching. This time lapse. I hope y'all learned something. Oh, right here, I was trying to like make the line blend a little bit more, so I had to do a little cutout and put it over on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like a little. At the end, you just gotta like make sure it's coming out as crisp as possible because you don't want to rush it. And I just saved it to my hard drive, and yeah, I'm good. But thanks for watching. I may have some more videos like this coming out soon, so let me know what y'all think in the comments, and like, subscribe, all that.